Welcome to Baldur's Gate Day! Fuck yesterday. Fuck yesterday. We're canceling it. Yesterday didn't exist. Today is Baldur's Day. Yeah? Deal. Dude, what a big game. My internet wasn't even the problem. Oh my god. So, no shit. Like, good morning. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. I apologize for yesterday. I swear to God, I started it the moment I woke up in the morning and it didn't finish until 4 p.m. And then Zach did his last night and it took 5 hours. So I know it's not just me. That game, how did anyone get it done? Like, how? Because you have to download the entire game, which takes 2 hours, and then you have to do a 2-hour update on top of it. It's insane. Huge. And then I started the game to make sure it was running. Nope, needed graphics updates. So I had to update my entire PC and then everything was fucked. So if you want to play Baldur's, make sure to update first. I'm very excited for the gaping though. The game, I mean, it's probably phenomenally gorgeous, right? Like, I completely understand. You guys know me. I don't update until I have to because updates always fuck everything. But no shit, Vis. Like, almost 5 hours. And I was just sitting here. I couldn't even play a game. Like, you know, because the games I play are like online games. So that would have fucked it up, right? So I just sat here. I painted my nails. I couldn't do shit. I was like frozen at my computer all day. It was weird and I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm not even mad. I'm just like, fuck, dude, that's just a fucking huge game. Just be co. Must be nice. I wish. But the game is pretty. I did start it. I like, you know, just got into it just to see if it was running right and worked. We're starting a game today and it's going to be very exciting. I'm so excited. I mean, like, I don't know if I've ever fucking told you this before, but Baldur's was like my very first PC game I ever played in my life. Like, ever. It was my first exposure to any sort of D&D-esque-ness ever in my life. I don't even know but when did it come out? I was so young. I don't even know. But it was my first fucking one. And so my nostalgia for this game is unprecedented. Like, I'm sweating. I'm so excited. Like, yesterday sucked. Guys, I was so ready for yesterday. I got snacks because I'm never getting up again. I got bagel bites. I got Mountain Dew. I got Doritos. I was so ready for yesterday to be fucked over sideways by the download. But I have snacks, so there's that. I got quintessential gamer snacks. I had to get Gushers. I had to get Doritos. I tried to get some Hot Pockets, but they were out, so I got Bagel Bites instead. What are you going to do? And I got Funyuns, because Funyuns are everything. And if you've never had these things, they're crack. They're so good. I don't even know what to do. Like, I can eat a whole bag, and I'm pretty sure it's like your weeks of calories, because it's just shortbread and hazelnut spread. Jesus Christ. Hot Pockets are the shit! I'm like... When I was in college, I got a Costco membership just to buy flats of Diet Coke and giant boxes of Hot Pockets. That's what I lived on. It's a real, I mean, I hate the stereotype, but we live it. It's a real thing. What are you gonna do? The universal appeal of Baldur's Gate is crazy, and now that D&D is better known, it's just, I know! And it's so, oh god, I saw some people playing yesterday. I didn't watch, like, I saw, like, you know, screenshots and shit. And the game just looks so fucking good. Oh, I know, Kinger. Well, I bought all the snacks for Baldur's Day. Like, I got really prepared for it, not realizing that it would take 5 hours for the game to be done. Like, fuck me, dude. My internet was fine. I hope you ran a marathon this morning to offset all that. I mean, I run every day. Like, let me think. Marathon's what, 21 miles? Hey, I run like a marathon every week, actually. So I did it in like a week. Yeah, it's like 26.4, right? I do that in about a week-ish. Does that count? I run just to eat whatever I want. Let's just be honest. That's my life. That's the only reason I run. I just want to eat whatever I want to eat. I don't want to think about it, so I just run. The best days were when we had enough people to buy the Mountain Dew cube, dude. Ugh. That was me yesterday, eating a whole bag of Chicago mix popcorn while I played Palia Beta. Yep. Sarah, like, is there a better way to do it? Gun, dude. No. The game took 5 hours. I'm not exaggerating. It took Zach 5 hours to download the game last night. Like, it's just huge, but it's gorgeous. It is like phenomenally a very big game, so I get it. But goddamn, dude, it wasn't done until 4. It wasn't done until my stream time is usually over with yesterday. And then Zach did his last night and it took 5 hours too. So I know it's not just me, but Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it's 26.2. No shit. I thought you were right. 26.6 sounded 26. Yeah, whatever. I haven't run a marathon. I only did one that sucked. Hi, Solipsis. How are you, love? Dude, BG3 is everything. Dude, Baldur's Gate is everything. So wait, you play the video game D&D and you don't do the old-fashioned rolling dice and real people kind? Oh, I did that for years. Yeah, I do that. Hold on. What do you mean? Yeah? Have you never seen me do D&D? That's like a mainstay of my channel. I've been doing RP for the past 8 years. My dog's got a hold of the case. Don't talk about it. Yeah, that's literally how I met Zach. Yeah, it was D&D. No shit. That's Zach and I met doing Vampire the Masquerade. Oh my God, Sheepy, thank you so much for reminding me. I really wanted to pull them up and show them to everybody today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yesterday was so fucked that my brain kind of died. So, speaking of D&D, I know, speaking of, I always whip these out. These are my treasures. These are my, they're sandalwood. It was like a ridiculous, like $200 dice or something. I got these years and years and years ago. They were a big, like a spoil to myself at one of the cons. But one of my favorite things about them is as you play with them and do this, they warm up and they start to smell like sandalwood. They smell so good, but I'm sorry, I'm shaking. They're so pretty. Yeah, I fucking love D&D. Tabletop is everything. I just get really excited when they incorporate it into a video game. Like, I'm pretty sure in Baldur's Gate we're gonna roll dice and shit like that, which is really exciting to me. And never! Oh God, hold up. Is that cheese dice? No, they're sandalwood. But look at the case. They're from Wormwood. But the case. This is why you get a case. My dog's got a hold of it. Look at that. Disgusting. So fucking shameful and sad. But the dice are fine, so that's the point of the case, I guess. Here we are. I'm trying to pull up a Twitter. I've been locked out of my Discord for like a week now. I think I honestly don't know what happened, but I'm fucking locked out of Discord, so hold on one second. Let me see where I'm just gonna pull up Void Smoker. So if you guys are familiar with my D&D-ness, my TTRPG history, I've done a ton of shows on various channels. Not a ton, but so many I couldn't even name them at this point. I really should put together a list of them. But every show I've ever been in, I am blessed and honored to be watched by someone, a wonderful creature named Void Smoker. I don't know how else to put this. He's everywhere. Void Smoker is everywhere. And Void Smoker is a phenomenal artist. Void Smoker drew the very first piece of fan art that ever existed of me in the history of the world, and it was Preta, my very first D&D character I ever did a show with. She was a tiefling petrified of fire, and she was fucking awesome. And he drew her, and he's just been effervescent in the TTRPG world ever since then. But you guys know the QT just ended very sadly, like, 2 weeks ago? Almost 2 weeks, Jesus Christ. And Void Smoker caught up and drew, how do you even put words to it? He drew art for our characters, and they're just so fucking pretty. I wanted to show them to you guys before we start today. And we should absolutely cheers. I cleaned my bong. I don't know what's in here, but cheers. Dude, HeroQuest MTG, me too. Absolutely. I fucking loved MTG. HeroQuest was the shit. Anything that has, like, tabletop-esque stuff to it, I'm all about. Oh, no shit, Eric, and tons of dice rolling. It's amazing so far. Only about 3 hours in, and it's phenomenal. I'm gonna spend 5 hours on character creation. I heard there's dicks. Is our bot dead? Hold on. Is our bot dead? You know what's weird, Glut? So I don't know what's going on, but you know how my permit button went away? I haven't been able to permit anybody for like 3 days. I can't even type /permit. I don't know what's going on. It's like I can't control my own channel right now. Let me pull up the stream element stuff. It's odd. No shit, so it's dead then. So stream elements must be dead. Okay, thank you for trying. So if our bot is dead right now, I don't know why, but we're just going to be stuck this way for a bit. So sorry about the no bot. However, oh God. Stream Elements is having me reauthorize, so maybe there was an update with Stream Elements or something. Okay, I rejoined it. Let's see. Failed to join bot. Okay, something's wrong with the bot. Let's ignore that for now. Enjoy this beautiful art, because it's just, I mean, Void is incredible. So, Void Smoker. This is Void Smoker. I mean, Void Smoker is just talent. Oh, I'm on the big screen? Do I look icky? Checking SE Discord to see if there's... Thank you. I couldn't even get to their Discord because I'm locked out, motherfuckers. I think someone tried to hack my account, to be honest. But at least Discord locked it. Okay, so... For those that didn't watch the QT, otherwise known as Quail Town, I was part of a wonderful group of TTRPGers where we got to play sassy high school students who stumbled into occult trouble. We will say. I don't want to spoil the show for you if you haven't watched it because there will be a season 2. However, this how do I explain this if you haven't seen the show? This is Chef Jeff. Chef Jeff lives inside of me and is kind of like my little counselor in my belly. This right here is Puka. Puka is my companion who is obsessed with milk and bread and talks to me at nighttime and cleans my house and is invisible. This is just so... Elbel, my love. It's so beautiful. I mean, I just can't. And then this right here, this is the burden and / one of our professors, one of our teachers, who's kind of like our... How would you describe him, Sheepy? He's like our guide? Our quest giver, I guess. If it was a D&D game, this is our quest giver right here. That's how I'd say it. He's one of our teachers who essentially like grabs us and sends us on missions and shit like that, but he also has stumbled into the occult, and he has this crazy skeleton creature that lives on his shoulder and shoots chains out of it, and it's just fun. Giles, there you go. It's our Giles. Yep, thank you, Glut. That's exactly, if you've watched Buffy, he's our Giles. There you go. I fucking love Buffy. Thank you for that. Mentor, jailer, teacher, imprisoner, whatever. 70-inch, does it look good? I'm always curious, like, if my stream actually comes across on a big screen, because, you know, Twitch kills the... What is this? Resolution? He's the Charlie to us angels. Oh my God. So fucking cool. So that's the first one. Well, not the first one. I'm just going in order of, you know, I'm kind of going backwards. So this one is also from the QT. So Distracted Elf, amazing GM, RPer, etc. streamer. You should check out Distracted Elf, human being extreme. She played basically the mean girl. She played the coolest girl in school who everybody's afraid of and everybody kisses their ass, and she basically like owns the school, you know what I'm saying? Like the teen owns thank you, LZT, the teen that owns the school. She also stumbled into occult nonsense, but she's like captain of the swim team and long blonde beautiful hair and just like full of fucking, but she's not dumb. Like she's smart and sassy and got that mean girl streak, man. And she is a siren. I'm not going to spoil it. You just have to watch the show. She's a siren. Check it out. I don't know what else. I don't want to spoil the show. I'm not going to spoil the show. You have to check it out. All of us have really weird powers and they're super fucking cool. But she has like a gaggle of girls that follow her around and worship her. And that's representing them. It's just fucking great. These are so goddamn good. And then this one. And there's Void Smoker has already said there's much more to come. So these are just the first 3 he's posted. He's crazy. It's her chorus, literally. Yes. They follow her around and like bow to her. Literally, at one point, someone tries to murder her because they want to be queen of the school. Like, it's so high school, but it's so beautiful. XP Guild, no. Unfortunately, no. But I was only in one episode, so I kind of get it. That being said, that's one of my favorite characters I've ever done. Ember, I'll never forget her. I remember every character I've ever made. Like I feel like all of my characters kind of end up a piece of me, or maybe I put a piece of me into them. Even though I try to do things that aren't natural to me, you know what I mean? Like I was a jock in school, class president. Like this is not what I was in school, if that's not apparent. So I try to strive for something that's totally opposite of what I would have ever been. But this right here is my character George and her bestie Will. Well, her bestie, she has a couple besties, but Will is like her partner in crime. They go off and do their missions together and shit. So my character's name was George, and Georgette Cade. I told you I had Chef Jeff in my belly. So essentially, my curse is called the glutton. And that happens with my mouth. And I don't want to spoil the show for you, but like theoretically, I can swallow a town. So that's cool. And then Will is probably the most scary of all the occult powers all of us got, in my opinion. Just for me, like for Katie, not for George, but for Katie. His scared me the most. So Will was like an expat from England or something like that, had no friends, new to the town, whatever, very nerdy, loved chess, kind of stuck to himself. And George like grabs him and is like, we're going to be friends now, like one of those, you know, like in a movie. I was thinking like teen movies, like, hey, you look lonely, come be my friend. And so we adopt Will. But Will's like thing he stumbles on, without spoiling it, he's Legion, but like demons. So throughout the show, without spoiling, he starts to develop more and more scary as it goes. And I think season 2 might get worse. I just don't know. Yeah, in the system, I mean, if you've never had the pleasure of experiencing a sheepdog, i.e. the Wandering Inn show, we use systems the way that the United States government is like inherently good. Like we pretend. You know? We're like, yeah, it's totally based on this system. But like none of it's in it, so, whatever. It was a really fun show though, and I'm really excited. Like just to see, because it's the first season was very much like we started human. Like we don't start magical, we don't start cool at all. We all started just as very basic. And I think one of my favorite things about the show is that it's not just about them like being superheroes or superpower people or whatever it is. The majority of the show is just them trying to deal with normal kid stuff. Like going home and having either absentee parents or parents that are just like oblivious to actually who you are or something like that. Like a lot of it was very interpersonal. Like at one point, I don't want to spoil the show for you guys. I don't want to spoil it for you. I was going to tell you part of it, but you just have to go watch it. It's heart-wrenching. And the RP always gets me and will always get me for the rest of my life because, yes, a GM writes a story and comes up with, a plot. However, the players don't know fuck all, and we are improvising the entire fucking time. And yet, we always get from point A to point B, and I don't know how. GMs are hot magic. That's all I can come up with. Like, I've been making my own TTRPG system for the past, like, 10 years, like, fucking with it. I will probably never, ever use it, and I'll never GM, because I just am so intimidated by the fact that they can do that. Like, it's herding cats. They don't know where we're gonna go, because we have no direction. We can go wherever the fuck I could literally just say, I'm skipping school and moving to Minnesota, and if I rolled well, I don't think they could tell me no. But you know what I mean? It's just, there's something so fucking cool about it. I love RP. It's sheepdog. It's probably gonna get worse. Hey, we rolled dice. I think I rolled dice like once. I think I rolled a dice. Maybe. Yes, and that's the thing. That's something I can tell you about the show because that doesn't ruin anything. So basically, we all started as high schoolers, and we're just like going about our day. I had my little core group of friends. Will had no friends. Cecilia, her parents think she has friends, and then Tori, our mean girl, she has friends. You know what I'm saying? worshippers, her chorus, like Glut said. But this is what Sheepy shared with me after we all got our powers. We were sitting in just hanging in Discord one day, and he shared his screen and opened up like an Excel document, and that fucker made over 25 different unique, didn't make them, but like prepared 25 unique entities we could have run into to adopt our powers, and they're all like legit entities from like his, like, you know, mythology from around the world. But and there's only 4 of us. There's 4 people. And the background work in an RP show should never be taken for granted. That's all I have to say. Like, I feel like I put in work. I don't put in work. There's no work on my side compared to what a GM does. And I don't say that to kiss ass. That is serious. Like, psychotic levels. I love you, Sheepy, but like, you know. Yeah, so we had no idea what we were going to get. We didn't get to pick. It was completely by chance. Every single person, like, literally, the fact that Tori, the swim team captain, just happened to run into is totally coincidental. Totally. But it just worked. Like, I got so close to running into someone that would have given me spider powers, and I didn't. Me. But it could have happened. I liked my powers, to be honest. They were fun. No spoilers. Yes, exactly. We get from A to B, but there are occasionally a detour E through Z. Yes. One of my favorite vids on GMing is the Critical Role Roundtable with, oh my god, we watched that on stream one time. It gave me such a profound, I mean, I already had a respect for GMs. Like, what they do is amazing, but the profound respect for the work that goes behind that and the amount that they think about RP is phenomenal. It is, Erican. Oh, dude, you would love it. It's literally just 3 people talking, like, dishing about something they fucking love to do, that they're just super passionate about. So there was a 1 out of 25 chance of you getting me. Yes, Glut, and I got you. Well, plus 25 plus. He had 25 fully fleshed out. And then there was like a bundle that he hadn't written the descriptions for because he was pretty sure we weren't going to run into those ones because we had already like veered off in a different direction. Yeah. One, and like Glut, I don't want to spoil it, but the story of how I get my powers is really cool. I liked it. I thought it was really fun. And I really liked Chef Jeff. I'm going to miss that fucker. Erican and Brennan's 2 little rants in it are hilarious. Erican, wait. Oh, and Brennan. I was like, Erican was on the show? What? Cecilia did almost, and that was one of the other cool things. Like, every character in our show, even though, you know, when you're in a show and the GM's like, you see a magical dildo vibrating in the woods, it glows and fairies circle it, and there's a mushroom circle. Do you approach it? And it's like, we all knew that eventually we might have powers, we might run into something, or something was going to happen with our characters. But the fact that, like, I think Cecilia ran into there was no vibrating dildo. I'm just saying something so I don't say the actual thing in the story and whatnot. But like, her character wouldn't go to it, so she didn't. And I loved that. I love that. Like, she wanted to. Her, like, you know, Syrinx wanted to. But she did not. Because her character wouldn't have. And I thought that would, like, that's the kind of shit that kills me. Because you're like, I know it's magic. And you just can't. Because, like, that's not what they would have done. Dude, Glut, it's fucking good. You'll enjoy it. It's funny, but also, like, heartfelt. It's a really good mix. Sheepy keeps calling it a slow burn, but I didn't feel slow burn with it. I don't know. I've been in some slow burn shows. Maybe a little, like, just because you're not diving immediately into action, or you're not, like, starting with a fully fleshed out group of powerful people. The slow burn might be, like, getting your powers, but dude, all the interpersonal connections between the characters and, like, their home lives and shit like that tear my heart in half. Good morning, Taco. I could have been Spooderman! It was more like, Popo the puppet can do anything. Twing on a twing. Like that kind of spider, but, you know, no spoilers. What up, Psycho? How are you? And that's how you catch a mythical mushroom stem. Oh, did I miss your resub? God damn it! Well, the bot's fucked up. Did it actually go off? I tried to rejoin it. I hope the bot's back. It was a little fucked up. I haven't paid attention since I rejoined it because I was showing the pictures and shit. Is it better now? Thank you for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus its wings. God damn. Holy shit.
I missed a 3-year sub from one of my oldest, dearest friends in the world. I just have to own up to that right now.
LZT, I love you. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings.
I am sorry.
No! Oh my god, show me, psycho. Wait, I can't permit you. Fuck. Fuck, I hate this. Oh! No. I got my permit button back. I might not be able to type permit, but I got my button back. Fucking finally. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's been months. It's been months! Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, exactly. There are no strings on me. Very much that level, but very cool character. Ew. Oh, it was eyelash. Good. Happy Friday, Vash. How are you, love? You are fired! You are the weakest link. That is me. I'm still looking at this picture still up here. Me and Will. Void is fucking talented, dude. I mean, talent. Some people use talent like, oh my god, you were born to draw. I can't draw. I can't do art. You must just have like this natural whatever. When I say talent, I mean, holy shit, look at all that hard work that person put into to create such a fucking violently cool and unique style. If that's not clear. Void is phenomenal. Happy Friday. Happy Baldur's Gaping Day. It's not naked, right? Oh, ooh. Hell yeah. Just been 2 hours making these two. Dude. The game is so pretty. What the fuck? Sarah, I love you, girl. I hope it goes by quickly so you can come home and play your game sooner. Yeah, that is phenomenal. Like, she just looked so good. Have you been playing the game, Psycho? Do you get pretty good cutscenes where you actually see your character? Or is it one of those things where you, like, do character creation and then never ever see your character's face again? That's beautiful. Is that Dragonborn? Fuck. Yes. No. Sheepy, it's not a you thing, it's a me thing, and absolutely. Yes. For those who are unaware, oh my god, Katie, don't knock your bong over. Every Friday after an hour after stream, so stream usually ends at about 3, so around 4:15, we all gather in the Discord and we've been watching Duakrama, the newest release from Sheepy / The Wandering Inn, which I'm not in, but Zach is in, and Elbel's in, and Katie Peters plays, and Domestic Dan, and Valen Vane, and like just stacked cast. Josh, I can't even, I could go on forever. It's a stacked fucking cast. Safi Pie, like, please join us. It's a blast. Today is cast 2, I think. No, today is cast 1. Today's the Safi cast. So today will be, man, I mix the casts up in my head now. God damn it. Valen won't be there. KPP won't. Zach won't. It'll be Safi, that crew. Josh's crew. No, Sheepy's crew, excuse me. I don't know if there's a half orc yet. We have to look. I don't know what races they gave us. Thank you, Sheepy. Yes. Wash part. Dude, I mean, Vash, you're busy. You got a life, bro. It's understandable. If you'd fired up the game. Well, I wanted to give everybody an hour. I usually, like, chat for an hour, drink some coffee, wake up, then we'll take a break, then we'll fire up the game. I can never do it first thing because I just wouldn't play the game. I'm way more interested in hearing about your guys' day, and I didn't get to see you for a full 24 hours, which means there's probably more shit to hear about. Seriously, last night, Zach got off stream, and he was standing in the kitchen, and I was just standing there and bullshitting with him, and I said like 3 times over the course of 30 minutes, like, oh, I'm gonna go outside with the dogs. I'm gonna take the dogs out. I'm gonna take the dogs out. And he finally goes, are you gonna take the fucking dogs out? I was like, I have been alone all day. Let me socialize. I couldn't do anything because my computer was froze up. Not froze up, but downloading and installing. So I just painted my nails in silence for 5 hours. Does this look like 5 hours of work? No. No, it does not. That was my day yesterday. And I can't get into Discord. Like, I was just, what the fuck? Yesterday was frustrating. Dragonborn Monk. Oh, thank you. It's Peachy, Ellie, Dan, and Safi. That's this cast today. I didn't want to say the full cast. I know it's Safi and then X because I mixed them up. Really bad. It's becoming a full cast in my head. Am I doing single player? I guess. I hadn't really. If you do multiplayer, can't you literally only play with one other person? I don't know. My guy has a cape and a pirate hat with Twitch drop boxers now. Shut the fuck up. Captain Underpants is my favorite. Work, sleep, rinse, repeat. I mean, that's pretty much what all of us do, right? Like, sometimes I go outside. I mix it up. Dude, I have so many freckles on my shoulder right now. The skin damage is unprecedented. Dude. I know. I feel like I always bring attention to it every time we get to see Elle's cast. But, like, you guys know my girl, Elle Bell. She's, like, a sweet, kind, generous, loving human being who we all love to love. And in this show, she says fuck. And I can't tell you what that did to me. Like, I don't have the words. I have feelings about Sassy Elle. Oh, you can't seem to turn the narrator up. Can you turn everything else down? Because the narrator is, you know this, it's Millie. The reason we're playing this game is to listen to Millie. Oh, repost. How did I miss this? That's a huge post. I'm sorry, Vissy. Resub messaged you to popular demand, and I worked on the alliteration. Did you resub? Because I don't even have a resub from you. It's LZT's. It's the bot. It's not even updating. Thank you for reposting this because it's not even showing his message for his resub. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with my bot right now. It's fucking being a bitch. I appreciate you. This was LZT's resub from like an hour ago. I'm so sorry. Thank you. It's been 3 years from pre-COVID careless living to D&D delights to quintessential QT. You're one of my best friends and I love you for letting me. You're part of the class. Here's the next 3. Here's the next 300, okay? We're both pale ass vampires. We're gonna live forever. DLLCT. I can't handle the thought of only 3. That's George in her 5 years. I can't do that. You saw what happens when I'm given a time limit. I get reckless, bitch. You'll find me at your front door like, hey, Sweden though. Today is the first day of Baldur's Gate, sleaze. I couldn't play yesterday. It took 5 hours to get the game downloaded. It's huge. It took 2 hours to install it, or 2 hours to download it, and then 2.5 just to update it. And I wasn't touching my computer. Like, I swear. I didn't play a game all day. I didn't want to fuck the download rate. It was just insane. So today is the official Baldur's Day I haven't played. Today is the day. I'm very excited, and I heard there's cock. I'll take 300 too. It's the Baldur's weight. And now I have the mental image of a cross between the Count and the Swedish chef. I don't even know how to mimic that. Yeah, sleaze, it's huge. It's 120 gigs. I think you have to download the game, and then the game installs, and then it's got the update, which is basically an entire new game on top of it, which is why they asked everybody to clear out their old save files before the game went live. Yeah, it's up to 4 cocks. Oh, yes, it's all, Erican, that was my entire day yesterday. It was crazy. And it wasn't my internet speed, which is usually why I can get mad and be like, ah! It was just the game. It's just huge. Hurdy-blurdy, torch the fookers, bork, bork, bork. 1, 2, 3, hurdy-durdy gurdies. Happy Fated Friday, bitches. Dude, gun, there's cock. And, well, they call it vulva? There's pussy. I've heard. Yeah, Kel, it's gotten to that point where if it's gonna be a decent game, it's gonna be fucking huge. Which sucks, but I mean, I'm excited for the game. The game looks phenomenal. And I get to listen to my girl Millie all day. Ooh, fuck yes. Let me grab it. Ever go to IKEA for the buffet? I've gone to IKEA just to the little refrigerated section to buy meatballs. Does that count? The cafeteria there always smells like an elementary school to me. I don't know. It smells like little kids, and I hate that smell. You know the smell. Like, not one little kid, but like the smell of a lot of dirty little kids in the same area for an extended period of time. It just has a smell. But I will go into their little refrigerated section and get some like pear soda. That's just the one here in Denver. Maybe because it's older, it smells like a child's cafeteria. Oh, I didn't put my holes are showing. Don't look. I'm showing my bee holes. Good morning, Mel. How are you? Mel, I'm locked out of Discord. I know I keep saying that today, but in case anyone's off of Twitter, someone tried to hack my Discord. I got a packable. So if for some reason you're not getting a message back from me on Discord for any particular reason, I'm working with Discord to try to get back in. I gotta grind up weed. Let's do this one. Long bottom boogie. Perfect. Filthy little parasites. To get the details, you gotta have it in the data. Kind of it right, and that's why like I completely respect and understand that I am not smart enough to complain. Really, you know, I don't know. I don't know what goes in. And if I enjoy the game as much as I think I'm going to, then sure. Sure. Don't look at my holes. Ooh, on the 16th, I'll be playing all the games. Oh my god. No, me neither. Gun, I'm the exact same. I can't sit down and do an activity without meds. Like, I think back to when I was a kid, and I'm sure you can identify with this, but when I was really young, I remember, like, when Fable came out, I would be laying on the floor with my controller, and I swear I could play that game for maybe 30 minutes at a time. Maybe. And I'd have to get up and do something. Or I'd just be, like, rolling around on the carpet trying to make different positions to lay in. I could never play more than 30 minutes a game. I think it's a combination of being accurately medicated and stream. I know that's weird to say, but you guys give my brain something to focus on so I don't get bored. Like, I like talking to you guys. That helps a lot. It made my day. Ooh, we're about to watch a video that Glut gave me too, so we'll watch that right now. Hold on, Mag, I got it. Hold up. Vex, so apparently the Discord, the issue that I was talking about before, yes, and allegedly I am not the only one to experience it, though. I didn't know what was causing it. Basically what happens is someone can send me a message on Discord and say I'm on stream, and be like, hey, I sent something to your Discord, and I'll open Discord and there's no message. And allegedly, the problem is it's something to do with having Discord on your phone and on your PC at the same time. So if I have Discord open on my phone, just the app in the background, then this is just what I've been told. Discord randomly chooses one of the two places you have Discord to send the message first. And it's even worse if you've ever logged into Discord in a browser. Something about that. It doesn't, but this, I think someone tried to hack my account or something. This is just like, I'm locked out. Like, it was like, you've tried too many times your password or something like that. So Discord, it's shut. No one has my account. I already contacted Discord. I just have to do the identification shit. Fable was great. L, right? I mean, it was horrible. I hated it as a kid. That's why I loved games like Mortal Kombat, because one match was enough. And then I get up and go do something. Like, I just couldn't. And it all has to do with, you know, for people with ADHD, our brains do not release the same amount of serotonin and dopamine that someone without ADHD's brain releases doing the exact same activity. The example I always use is like, if someone with ADHD jerks off and someone without ADHD jerks off, the person without ADHD comes harder. And that's not fair. But that's literally how we live our life. Like, every moment is just like, that didn't feel good, move on. That didn't feel good, move on. Because you, like, need serotonin. It's not just feel good. It's literally, like, regulate emotions, regulate fucking heart rate, all that stuff. So we seek serotonin, which is why a lot of people with ADHD, undiagnosed and unmedicated, will be massive, extreme risk takers. Seen as risk takers, but in their mind, they're not risk taking. They're just doing what they need to do to get the same serotonin hit you do from doing less. That's a lot of doo-doos, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, what happened that's self-serving? Oh, like all his own brand and stuff in there. I mean, I yeah. I was just talking. Who was I talking? Was it me and you, Rod? We're talking about this the other day. I can't remember. I think I was talking about Rod when we went to the airport or something. We were just talking about like how like was it like famous people doing monstrous charities and shit like that to make content? Hello, Red Rum. How are you, love? No, his little daughter, she's wrestling. Oh, that makes me happy. That's what we were talking. Okay, I was trying to remember. It's been a couple weeks now, but yeah, we were talking about how like there was some podcast I listened to or something. I can't remember where it was. It was ages ago, but someone was talking about the concept of doing kindness quietly, i.e., like doing charity and not making a video about it. And like, yeah, he made a video about this one, but I think Rod talked about it earlier. The Rock does this kind of thing almost every day and doesn't make a video about it. Rod has a personal friend who was literally like secretly saved by The Rock this Christmas. He does this shit constantly and doesn't make any content out of it at all. So I don't know, but like, who am I? I can barely pay my own bills, let alone contribute to a charity. So who the fuck knows? I have no standing here. I don't know. Doesn't Vex, correct me if I'm wrong. I think John Cena has done the most what are they called? Oh, I just forgot the name of the organization where you like make a wish, make a wish. He's fulfilled more make wishes than anybody ever, right? Cena? Yeah, thank you guys. Make a wish. I don't know shit all about Cena. He follows me on Twitter, but I think he follows everybody on Twitter. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I think he's done the most make a wish. I read it. Oh my god. Do you guys know who oh god, is her name Ina Garten? Ina Garten? It's like Barefoot Contessa or something. She had some fucking cooking show. I was reading an article about Make a Wish, and she actually turned down a Make a Wish child. Like, what a cunt. How do you do that? Right, Viata? What the? How? It gets even worse. So she said no, and then they were like, oh, fuck, okay. And they got someone else to do the Make a Wish. And then Ina Garten was like, oh, well, I guess I could do it. And the kid was like, no, fuck you. Good on that kid. Yeah, fuck her with a rusty spork. How? I don't even know how to fucking frame that question. How? How? What the fuck? Good on the kid. Yeah, good parenting, man. Ina Garten, that's her name. Yeah. Funce McMahon. Oh, Vince is a fucking piece of shit. What? Yep. Pretty cynical to ignore. Ignore the great impact on people's lives just because it involves self promotion. I kind of agree. I mean, self promotion or not, he changed that dude's life immensely. And the life of his village back home in Africa. Like, he gets to go home and, like, what kind of building is he building now? Nah, dude. And I said this during the video. I don't know if you guys, this is just what my thought process went. If I was going to do something like that, like considering he has like a label with Under Armour and so on and so forth, he probably has boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of this shit in his house, which is free to fill this person's closet with. Therefore, he can use more money on the house and other things. Like allocate actual funds to things that really relate to life. I don't know. If someone gave me a house and it just so happened to be full of the Rock shit, I would be very happy. I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, I like The Rock, but like The Rock aside, I don't give a fuck what you fill it with. You just gave me a house. I'm cool. I'm cool now. Thank you. Forever. Excuse me. Oh, is it water treatment? Something like that? I mean, the guy does idolize him. He already idolized him, yeah. It's like if Trent Reznor bought me a house and filled it full of Nine Inch Nails merchandise. Like, it might be self-serving for Nine Inch Nails, but I'm still gonna masturbate on all of it. Like the little girl from Pen 15. You know what I'm saying? The amount of shit who the fuck? Giannis? Oh, I know. I can't say this name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Got now that he's big time NBA champ, multi MVP. Why'd he get shit? Yeah, two reasonable ways. Exactly. He self promotes, makes more money, then decides to buy another dude a house with the extra money. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. And I do know for a fact he does this shit constantly. He doesn't make videos about every single one. He makes like one video for every 10 houses he buys people. Like I was saying, like Rod has a very close personal friend who The Rock actually secretly saved, like very recently. But it wasn't public. There's no video about it. It was, very hush. Like he loves to do kindness quietly as well as this. So it's like, I'm glad he did it because that video gave me really happy emotions and made me tear up. I liked that. I'd rather see that content than, a lot of the fucking crap that's out there these days. There's a very serious possibility that part of the house was financed with funds from the business. Also, the dude probably gets product to wear at the gym. Let's be real. Yeah, he did. He gave him all new gym equipment, all new gym shoes, new gym everything. Yeah. And the guy was sleeping on like I don't even know what that thing was. The saddest little couch you see in a hospital ever. Like those are the couches we have in the patient rooms for patient family while their family is dying. Like they are not comfortable. They're like fucking cement. That's what he was sleeping on, and yet he's going to become the number one UFC fighter. Like that's just, the rest of us are out here like, I need my $60 pillow, otherwise it hurts when I wake up. That guy's a badass. Yeah, exactly. Same kills. You buy me a house, I'll fucking get your name tattooed on my ass. I don't give a shit. That's a huge. I mean, who these days can just afford a house? That's life changing shit. In America, at least. That is life altering. Hugely. I will never be able to buy a house in my life. Ever. Like, there's no way I'll ever be able to amass a down payment for a fucking home. Until I die. That's my life. Like, that would be life changing. Hi, Beth. How are you, love? Oh, God. I don't know how you can touch this song. It wasn't bad, but like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. It's just me, but like, how do you touch this? Jimmy Eat World's great. What was the other popular song? I like this better. Sweetness. Oh, I love the sweetness. That was the other one. Yeah. Time is fake, Beth. Time is fake. Jimmy Eat World, right? Uh Oh, Bleed American too. Was that a good one? I think I liked Bleed American. Oh, do you get to see them, Nine? Oh, I'm jelly. I'm hella jelly. Blood on the Asphalt, I think? I can hear it in my head. I can't, hold on. Yeah, and that's the thing, like oh, it's a music video, sorry, it got weird. I like David, I respect it. She's not bad. She's got a beautiful voice. It's not a bad version. I just the only like it's I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard a song get countrified and I'm like, "Wow, that was better." But that's just me personally, my taste. Like it's not bad at all. She's got a good voice. Her ward the red and pink. What's happening? Why do I get praying mantis vibes? Oh, Hear You Me. Oh, that's a really good one too. Yep. I loved Jimmy. I think a couple of his albums. Work is yeah, I think Work's the one actually I was thinking of. Hold on. I think that's the one I was trying to think of when I was thinking of Bleed America. Hold on. I have to pee really bad, so I'm just pulling up some songs to put on while we take a break in a few minutes. Oh my god. Guess how old Work is. You will feel ill. It's not a good feeling. It's a bad feeling. Fuck, that's 15 years. It's been 15 years. I was 20. It was, yeah, I feel gross. Ew. Yeah, Nashville countrified, maybe that's it. Because I like some modern country. Like, I just don't know. It sounds like, I'm trying to think of a name. Like, have you ever heard of the band White Buffalo? This song's slapped so fucking hard when it came out. Do you remember this? God. Is it fun, dude? I wish I could play guitar. I have a guitar, but my fingy does this. Real hard to push a fret down when your finger does that. This wasn't Tony Hawk, wasn't it? You know what's funny? I have wait, no. Yes, someone bought me Rocksmith ages ago, but they bought it for me as an actual disc, and I don't have a DVD drive, and I never have, so I've never gotten to use it, and I don't have the cord. But I have a really pretty electric acoustic guitar. I bought it used because I wanted to teach myself, because I know how to read music. I learned, I grew up playing piano and singing opera. So music, I mean, once you know how to do one instrument, like reading music isn't too hard. It's just learning the actual instrument. But this fucking finger, if there is a chord that requires like unique independent use of this finger, I can't push it. How do I fix this, Beth? It's both. Like, I can't bend it unless I bend other fingers. And then it just becomes like this sad, loose joint. How do I fix that? Because that's my.
When I tell you to come, you better come.
It's dead. Is there a fingy brace? Is there really one that can fix this? Because it's a double jointed finger. That's all it is. But like, if you press down on a fret, you want the tip of your finger to press the fret, not your finger to do that. Because then you're hitting more than one chord, more than one string. It's just a mess. And I have no control. Like, I have no push control on it. This is weird, right? It's only that finger. I played bass. I can play bass because there's not enough strings for me to accidentally like double smack. I know, Bubba. How do you know what time it is? Hi. He knows what time it is. Is it break time? Oh. My boy. It is a good boy. Are you such a good boy? Yeah. Is it break time? You want to go outside? Palatable? I mean, apparently guitar players don't. Because they can, like, push down with it. But if I push down with it, it, like, bends. But Beth says there's things you can put on your finger. No shit. What are they called? Oh my god. I wish they had lip tint sliders in BG in real life. Dude, same, though. Can you imagine? I got a dog hair. I don't know. Hell, does not everyone have... Does anybody else have this problem? That you cannot... I literally can't... I don't have control of that finger to bend it unless I bend all my other fingers. If it's by itself, I can't. Like, I'm trying. That doesn't work anymore. But it's the shocker. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I physically cannot function that finger without the other ones down, too. It's just dead. It's so fucking annoying. Ow. Okay. Break. Oh, Savvy, my love. we were just about to take a quick break. I gotta pee real bad, and then we're gonna play some BG because I hear there's pushy. Yep, that's what it is now. I heard there's pussy and dick, and well, vulva. I guess they're calling it vulva. You're sure. My pinky does it too, but usually when you incorporate your pinky, you actually incorporate this finger. But there's a lot of chords where it's just this finger down, and you have to like stretch it across the fret and then push down, and I just physically cannot. Like it's just, it's Did I miss your fucking comment? I'm sorry. I'm doing like 10 things at a time, and I have to pee so bad. If I missed a message that's important or missed something, please. CJ, I missed a fucking resub. CJ, thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive and giving any swings. What's happened? Is my bot still dead? Did it just not go off? My bot's been funny today, but we rejoined it. I thought it was better. Thank you for resubbing. I'm sorry. I gotta pee so bad. Break time. Enjoy that. I'll be back in just a few minutos. My dog is just sitting there like spread-legged at me. Adorable.